This question at first looks really difficult to get your head around. It's difficult to see what it's actually asking you to do, but if you dig a little deeper and just think about what it's saying individually, usually start from the end of the question and try and work it out from there. So write a formula for y in terms of x. Now straight away, this tells me we're trying to find y. So it has to be y equals to something, and it's in terms of x. When I say in terms of x, that could be anything as long as it involves x. So I could have x, I could times that by 2, I could divide that by 3, I could square that, I could cube root it. It doesn't really matter as long as it involves x, then that's fine. And think about what y and x actually represent. So y is miles per hour, and x is kilometers per hour. And we're given a conversion. We're told that 8 kilometers per hour is equal to 5 kilometers per hour. Essentially, it's asking us, how do you work out the miles per hour when you're given something in kilometers per hour? And we want to write out a formula which does this. So you can think about it like a number machine. We have input x. What do we do to that to get our output of y? Now, if I did a couple of values here, we might be able to work out what we do. So if I do 16 kilometers per hour, then obviously that's going to be 10 miles per hour because I've just doubled the speed. I'm going to double this one as well. If I went to 80 kilometers per hour, then this one must be 50 because I've times the speed by 10. I'm going to times this 5 miles per hour by 10 as well. So this kind of makes sense so far, but we want a consistent rule which takes us to each of these. So straight away you might think, 8 minus 3, but it doesn't work on these ones because if I take away 3 from 16, that doesn't give me 10. That's not good. So I need another rule to do this, and it's going to involve timesing and dividing. One way we could do this is essentially see how many lots of 8 go into both of these. So 8 goes into 16 twice. I'm timesing by 2, so therefore I times the 5 by 2. On this one here, I'm seeing how many 8s go into 80. That goes in 10 times. So I'm timesing 8 by 10, I times the 5 by 10. Now these operations, which I'm just doing, we need to write this in terms of algebra. So if I start with this, the fact I was timesing by 5. So let's start with 5. 5 times something. I'm timesing that by the factor, so the amount I times this. That's a little bit difficult to write out, but let's think about how we can approach this. So we wanted to find out how many 8s go into this number here. Now this is x. X is equal to 80. X is equal to 16. If I want to find out how many 8s go into that, I can do x divided by 8. Okay, that was the number we're looking for. That was the factor, essentially, what we were timesing this by. So 80 divided by 8, that gives us 10. That's what we were timesing 5 by. So now all I need to do is times this by 5.